I have said publicly right off the bat that if I were them, I would avoid expanding into new programming until they start growing their own audience. I think it's premature to add shows. I think it dilutes the talent, it dilutes the focus, it dilutes the ability to really tell great stories. I think the risks associated with additional content outweigh the short-term or even long-term financial gains that it provides. AEW, and I'm sure they are, I think it's been discussed publicly, if they're making more money as a result of a third show on TNT, cool.
Yeah.
I understand that from a business perspective, but the long-term implications are considering.
When you brought it up on 83 Weeks, times where you thought like Thunder was hardest things for WCW to overcome when they
but here's the difference. It's not even the same thing.
Yeah.
AEW's, from a television perspective, 24 months old.
True.
They're not growing their audience. They debuted with 1.4 million viewers. Up until very recently when NXT moved, they were hovering around 750,000. They lost half of their premier audience. And they were flatlined. They weren't growing. Their audience didn't grow. If you go back and look at Nitro, we may have debuted at a 2.1 or 2.2, and a year later we were at a 3 point something, and a year after that we were beating WWE. Our audience grew incrementally every single week.
Yeah.
Whereas with AEW, that's not the case. Again, if I was giving advice, and which I guess I am, only here it's free and I'm not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
I would focus on my core product. I would not expand into other content or other programming until I started seeing a consistent week to week, month to month, year over year growth in my core product. Otherwise, you're putting resources and energy, creatively, financially, time, whatever. You're putting these resources into ancillary content, and you haven't quite figured out how to make your core content grow.